Earthrunner here, and I'm just setting up this intro session for a new kind of just messing about, you might call it, series. So it's kind of, guess it's a Let's Play series, but it's nothing serious. So I'll try to kind of make progress and kind of advance things on the farm, but it's just whilst we get all the mods coming out, etc., equipment mods and all of the those wonderful quality of life mods, you might call them, that improve our experiences of playing the game. This would just be something to mess about and sort of bring those mods in and see how things work, etc., until I personally think that there's enough mods out there and maps for me to kind of do something that interests me with the ideas I have floating around, a lot of which were going to be for FS22, but I was pretty much very late to the game on that one because I only started playing that earlier this year. So hopefully we'll get some good maps coming out on FS25. I know there's a few UK maps coming out with Oxygen David, who I've got my FS22 Freshfield series on for his Court Farms, but we'll see what comes out there when he's got those coming out, and hopefully there'll be a lot of the vehicle and equipment mods out which will give me some options on what to do there. But I'd like a lot more US maps, something potentially Montana, Wyoming related to come out for FS25, because I'd really like to get something up there. Yeah, here we are. I'm not on the starting farm. I have done a little bit of a customization to where we are. So I'm over here on plot 66. The starting farm is over here on plot 1. So I've got this farm here, and I've got the large field there, canola. I've got the sunflowers down here, and I've got this empty field here, which is going to be grass. That's what I'm going to put in there. So I've modded the farm. Let's make a move round. I'll try and put a screenshot up or an image or something up whilst I am talking to you here, that I will show you. This is what the farm looks like when you buy this plot of land as it comes in the vanilla map, so to speak. But I have modified it, and I've also swapped out this barn for, it's the same barn, but it's just usable, because the other barn excuse me, you might well hear that I'm a bit bunged up, so I've hopefully getting rid of the cold flu grot bag thing, whatever it was I had. I'm hoping it's on its way out. I certainly don't want this over Christmas, but anyway, yeah, so you know, it's not been a bad day getting through this. It's been a lot better than it has been in the past, so I hope your day is going well, or your day is going to go well if you're just starting it. And thanks for checking this video out. So yeah, there's I think it's a boat, if I remember correct. It's a while since I did that, because I set this up ages ago and I've just never got around to doing anything. So yeah, I've got my harvester in here, the trailer and the header there. I've got a corn header here for the sunflowers. I'll get that out in a minute and get things set up ready. So yeah, I brought a silo in, several sheds. And there's the hay barn over there. That was here in the first place, so that's already on the map, as you probably saw in the screenshot if I did one and if it was in there. So I've gone and bought some equipment. So we've got a hoe. I've got a forage wagon. I'm going to try something different with collecting, because I've got the hay barn. I'm going to try using this rather than balers and wrappers and things. See how I get on that way. I've got a cultivator, a seeder there with some seeds ready to go. I've got 3 tractors, not necessarily my go-to tractors. Although I love my old JCB there. The classic. So glad that's come in. Thank you to whoever it was that I can't remember who brought that in, to whoever updated that mod, but glad to see that in. So yeah, I've got a John Deere there, sort of small tractor, and the Deutz Fahr, is it? AgroStar there for the heavy work. Got a water trailer there. Weight for the John Deere. Oh, for any of the tractors really. Which I will use. I'll swap out the front loader with that weight and stick the forage wagon on. What am I doing to get the straw? I've got a roller. There's the grain trailer there. And then round here we've got the spreader for fertilizer and lime. That's a modded one, so that it takes the a modern Amazon, is it? Amazoni. So it takes the lime. And a little workstation here. So the silo there, I've tried to age the vehicles and equipment. You can probably see that is dirty, and you probably saw there with the vehicles that there's a bit of dirt, etc. on them. So using my XML editing knowledge, which I did a video for, it's not necessarily tricky, but we used to have a mod in FS22. There was the easy development tools, which allowed you to set that as a percentage. You could also set the hours on your equipment, which I think I've done. So let's have a look. Yeah, so we've got 92.6 hours is already on it. So I've managed to set that as well. You can do all that. You can do it all in the XML. Obviously, it's nice having a mod that makes it easier to do if you don't really know, or you're a little bit worried about editing files. But I have got a how-to on that. That's for silage when I've got some grass, so that I can get some silage going. Water tower there I've added. What else? Have I said the silo? So I added the silo in there. And then this was a field, but I've basically just converted it into a pasture, a smallish pasture. What I would do is potentially try to get this back to a field, because the grass field, which is over in the distance there, it's that basically that where the cursor is. You might be able to see it there. That's the grass field. It's on a hill, so it's not great for crops really, but it's great for pasture. And there's no field there at the moment. It is literally just grassland, pasture land. So it would be perfect. So it'd be an interesting way to see about getting these from this pasture to that pasture without the mod, unless the mod comes out. Because I think there was a mod that allowed you to made it easier to move livestock from one pasture to another. So I've got this. These are all fed, nicely fed, all loving the nice lush greenery out there as well. Over in the distance there, just the other side there, is the sunflowers. They're not quite ready to harvest yet, but this canola is. There's an awful lot of weeds that were in here as well, but whatever. We haven't got mega yield on this by the looks of it, but make do. So get that harvested, and then get some grass sown in the field wherever it is. I think it's down over behind those trees somewhere. So yes, so yeah, I'm gonna try to aim to kind of build out livestock, potentially just sort of cattle, the cows more than anything else. I mean, I haven't really got space for anything else really. I'd like to get some chickens. Be nice to get some pigs as well. I like having pigs on the farm, but not sure I've got any space for that. But you never know, maybe I can convert that rather than another field, I can create that pasture there for pigs and get the cattle over here. But you can see what I mean now. We're getting a bit closer to it. It's quite hilly. I mean, it's fairly flat at the bottom here, but it goes up to those trees, I think. But it's just great, you know. You could get quite a lot of cows in there. Maybe get a barn at some point as well for them. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do there with that one. But I could possibly get some chickens up here. Could get rid of that old thing there. Put some chickens here. I can go for a walk up there as well if I fancy it. Nice little walk up there. But I think there might be another shed somewhere. Oh, there's that one there. That's pretty pointless really, but maybe I'll get some chickens there. But I've got a bit of space over the back here as well. Put another path up. Can't really do much here, I don't think, but yeah, I mean, I've got this back entrance here, but there's not really much I could do here. It's quite low, so I'm not really going to get anything in there. Maybe a car or something like that. But yeah. And then what we got up here? I didn't realise this was up here. Is this mine? I don't even know if this is mine. Probably just ornamental. So yeah, okay, so digress. So that's the farm. That's my objectives, is to do livestock, so grass, grain, silage, that kind of stuff really is what I shall be looking to harvest, or to harvest the farm. I will look to try to get these two fields as well, 59 and 62, just to try and keep myself going with plenty of crops, possibly 2 grass fields, so that I can do silage and hay at the same time. But you never know, maybe I can just do half and half on field 60 or something. But yeah, so I've got a lot of the quality of life mods are out. I generally use those as much as possible, so we'll probably see those as I move around. So player speed is one, as you can see in the help. I do like that, but I use that a lot for doing cinematics, although I've noticed in FS25, and I might have to try and reach out to the mod developers, or generally to the community, because in FS22 it did work with flight mode. That I used flight mode through easy development tools. So here I'm doing it again. I've got an individual mod, but I'm not using the power tools mod because I was having some weird keybind issues, and I just took that one out just in case it might have been having some issue there with things, because I had the power tool, the power mod, and then there's the power tools mod, and I think things were getting a little bit messed up, so I just took them out, and then I put the individual HUD control mod and super strength, and then we've got player speed, and I think flight mode is a separate HUD as well. Yeah, flight mode is a separate HUD, a separate mod. So in FS22, player speed used to work with flight mode, so you could really get some nice, slow, smooth cinematic shots from height, but it doesn't work with flight mode in FS25. So for me, I've seen people, you know, some people get lovely. Farmer Sim, he always seems to have lovely, smooth, sort of slow kind of movement across, etc. for those cinematics. But for me, I'm using an Xbox controller. I know he uses a PlayStation controller. I'm assuming it's a PS5 controller. I don't know, but I've got an Xbox controller, and it's just, you know, I can't really make much more adjustment to it, and it just like zooms across the screen, and that's it. It's like one speed, and it's like, whoo, it's like zoom. So it's not quite so easy to do at the moment. So, but I use the play speed. I've got the super strength as well. I think I probably mentioned that. So that's on, and then I can turn that off. So I've got the time-saving stock check as well. There we go. Which I liked in FS22. Found it very useful. What else we got? I have set a 2-day per month from the start. Again, I've got a how-to that tells you how you can do that from the beginning of your save game, so that you can have multiple days in August, whereas by default it doesn't take effect until the next season. Which, okay, you could argue, well, it's only one day and then you're in September and that's it, it changes. Which, yes, fair enough, but potentially August is quite a busy month. So if you want to have multiple days in August, you can use the how-to that I set up to do that right from the get-go. That would be potentially more helpful if you start in March, which there was a mod that we had that ability to start in spring. Hopefully that will come out this time. I'm not a mod developer. I can fiddle around with little XMLs and stuff, but PowerShell is about as much as I can do. So we had, starting spring, if that comes out, then obviously it will be quite useful to set the days from start, because otherwise you'll have to wait until summer, so you have to go through 3 months before you do that. But so anyway, I've got a how-to that helps you with that. Okay, so what are we going to do? I don't want to drag this one out for too long. I've done the intro. Probably I won't do any harvesting. Oh yeah, and I've also got that set. I don't like it when it kind of starts the engine as soon as you get in the thing. I'd love to see that that mod, manual attach mod, come out, because I use manual attach a lot, certainly when I'm kind of doing my loosely described roleplay things, so fresh fields, because I think it just gives that extra little bit of kind of reality. So here we go. So let's get this down, and well, let me get in here. It's a bit quieter in here. So yeah, what I've done with the hide HUD mod, I think it is because I couldn't see a keybind in the for that mod, so it looks like I assumed it was hard coded. So I've actually edited the mod itself to remap the key, because it was mapped to left alt H. So I've remapped it to scroll lock, which is where it was with the easy dev tools. Unless I remapped it to that in FS22. So I've just mapped it. I've just mapped it to that here. So it's for me, it's scroll lock now. Now I'm not going to kind of go encouraging you to. I'm not going to do any videos on changing other people's mods. It is possible to do. Obviously, you have to unzip the mod and then you can gain access to the files and you can edit things. But you know, I wouldn't go doing too many major changes to mods and then telling people what I've done to change them and sharing those mods, because that's not right. So you know, if you want any major changes to mods, then I'd get in touch with the mod developer. I did do something with another mod to add some, you know, I think I've done that with some mods, production mods, is to add some items. But that's a lot of effort because, well, it's not, it doesn't have to be, but so, you know, you create custom labels for the boxes or whatever the product is you can do, and then you can create additional products and even change the products or the resources that the production facility will take, so that you can then have pretty much very much customized products that the mod will do. So I've done that, but again, I'm not going to kind of say how to do that because I don't think that's right for me to do it. If you want to do it for your own personal use, then I guess that's fair enough. But sharing it and telling people how to edit other mod developers' code is probably not good. Certainly things that I wouldn't want to put those in a video. But yeah, sorry, I'm rambling on there. But yeah, so right, so that's what I will do. In the next vid, we will get this field done, harvested. I'll set the AI up and see how AI works in FS25. A limited kind of capability of AI to do the sort of very rudimentary courseplay. So it'd be interesting to see if courseplay comes out, how that is in FS25. I'd love to see auto drive as well, but I've seen that it's not quite straightforward to get that one done. That was FarmSim guys. Discord, I was looking, I think there was something on there about that, but it would be very disappointing if auto drive doesn't come out for FS25, because again, if you're doing roleplay type things and cinematics, auto drive and courseplay are very much you know, critical for the ability to get your vehicles moving without you needing to be in them. So yeah, so really need those out for the nice video cinematics. But once we've got the AI going, I'll hook the Deutz-Fahr up to the grain trailer, if I'm saying that right. I know that's Deutz. I think it's Deutz, but I assume that's Fahr. And then we'll have that grain trailer up there, and then I'll basically detach the front loader there, hook the weight up, get the John Deere onto the forage wagon, see how it copes with that, and then go and collect the straw as well, and then we'll dump the straw into the hay barn, which is just on that right hand side there. Just drop it off there and it gets sucked up into the hay barn. So yeah, excuse me, I think that's just about covered everything to get things going. So in the next episode, we'll basically, as I said, just start straight away getting things done, getting things moving. So yeah, where are we? 20 odd minutes. So yeah, I think that'll do, because there's not really a lot going on in this one, so it's a bit of a uneventful video, just an intro. So yeah, I want to get another one out before Christmas. It's the 16th of December as I am recording this, so I haven't got long. And not only that, but I've got family coming on Saturday, so that means I've only got a few days to get things recorded, because it's going to be manic. After the weekend over Christmas, I won't be able to get anything recorded at that time. But yeah, I'm hoping to get an FS22 one out for Freshfields. I haven't been in on that for months, but I'm hoping to get that one out. And I've just chucked out another couple of my Star Trekker series out, the Let's Play series on that, and I want to get another one done before Christmas on that one as well. So I've got a lot of things to do. I've got at least 3 videos to get done, sort of more fundamentally farming videos. So we'll see how things go. But yeah, so thank you very much. It's a bit of a dull episode, not really much going on, but short and, well, let's say short and sweet. It's now 25 minutes. Jen, stop talking. Stop talking. Enough. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.